Hey boys and girls, I know we just saw each other yesterday and we're not really out of school except for the weekend, but it is Halloween weekend and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I love dressing up and seeing all the costumes, and so I have a lot of Halloween books at my house. And I thought I would read you a couple of my favorites because we really only got to read one Halloween story this week. So I'm going to read you, just for fun, a couple of my favorite Halloween stories. So the first one is The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. This one is written by Linda Williams. She's the author, and illustrated by, and that means the pictures are drawn by, Megan Lloyd. So we will start top to bottom, left to right. That's how the story goes. The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs and spices, nuts and seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. Do you see that little tiny piece of moon right there? And the little old lady started to walk home. Would you be scared if you were walking by yourself at night? I might be. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were two big shoes. Do you see those shoes? And the shoes went clomp, clomp. Oh my. "Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and she walked on down the path. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. You see the shoes following her right there? A little further on, the little old lady stumbled onto a pair of pants. Do you see the green pants? And the pants went wiggle, wiggle. "Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and she walked on. But behind her, she could hear, you know what the shoes are saying? Clomp, clomp. And the pants go wiggle, wiggle. Further still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt. Do you see that white shirt right there? And the shirt went shake, shake. "Get out of my way, you silly shirt. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and on she walked, but just a little bit faster. And behind her, she could hear the shoes go clomp, clomp, the pants go wiggle, wiggle, and the shirt goes shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. "Get out of my way, you two white gloves and you tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you," she said. And on she walked, just a little bit faster. But behind her, she could hear, you know what she hears? Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt goes shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap, and one hat go nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking at quite a fast pace. She was very near her cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. Do you see it right up there in the trees? And you know what the head said? The head went boo, boo. Look, oh, you think she's scared now? What does she say? This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. Look at her. She looks a little bit scared, doesn't she? Even though she's not afraid of anything. Whoops. Can't get my page. Here we go. There she is in her house. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could, and she didn't stop to catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage with the door locked. She sat in her chair by the fire, and she rocked, and she rocked, and she rocked. It was so quiet in her cottage before the knock, knock on the door. Should she answer it? Well, she was not afraid of anything, so she went to the door and opened it. And what do you think she saw? Do you know what she saw? She saw 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, the little old lady said bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you. Well, you can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of us? The pumpkin head suddenly looked very unhappy. I have an idea, said the little old lady. She whispered into the pumpkin's ear. The pumpkin head nodded and its face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said goodnight, closed the door, and whistled on her way to bed. I wonder what her idea was. The next morning, the little old lady woke up early. She went to her window and looked out into the garden. And what do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. And scare all the crows away. Her idea was to put all those things together, the pants and the shoes and the hat and the gloves and the shirt and the pumpkin head, and make a scarecrow so that it would scare the crows away, just like Jeb Scarecrow had to do. Did you like that story? I like that one, the little old lady who was not afraid of anything. Well, the other one I have is called The Night Before Halloween. Did you know that tonight is the night before Halloween? The day before something, we call it an eve. So the day before Christmas, we call Christmas Eve, and the day before Halloween, we call it Halloween Eve. So that's tonight. So let's see in this story what happens the night before Halloween. 'Twas the night before Halloween, and all through the house, all the creatures were stirring, except for the mouse. The monsters had gathered to plan and prepare for trick-or-treaters who would soon be there. There they are in the house, and nobody's sleeping except for the mouse. Mummies unraveled and put on new wraps. See the mummies? Spiders found corners and spun silky traps. They're gonna spin their webs. Count Dracula grinned and slicked back his hair. Frankenstein's bride cried, "I've nothing to wear." I wonder what the monsters are getting ready for. "Hurry up," said a ghoul who started to yawn. "There's so much to do before bedtime at dawn." Dawn is when the sun first comes up. So the witches brewed up their magical potion, which set every monster and goblin in motion. They blew up balloons and hung streamers and lights and decorated until the wee hours of night. Wonder if that witch's brew tastes better than the one in the story we had yesterday. That had some yucky stuff in it, didn't it? Meanwhile, the children were all tucked snug in their beds while visions of candy corn danced in their heads. They're dreaming about the candy they're going to get when they go trick-or-treating. In the morn, when they woke, it was Halloween day, just like it'll be tomorrow. There was bobbing for apples and rides in the hay. Have any of you bobbed for apples anywhere? Maybe at a Halloween carnival or taking a hay ride? There were costume parties and games to be played, cupcakes and candy, and of course, a parade. This is kind of like us at Preschool yesterday. They're having a costume parade. And we had cupcakes and candy too, didn't we? After dinner was served and the kids were done eating, it was finally time to go trick-or-treating. Moms repainted faces and straightened clown hats, put wings back on fairies, angels, and bats. It's finally time to go trick-or-treating. Jack-o'-lanterns were set out on porches with care. Their grins seemed to say, knock if you dare. Gypsies and pirates and zombies in rags grabbed their bright flashlights and their trick-or-treat bags. They walked down each lane, avenue, and street, rang every doorbell and said, trick or treat. But just when the children thought they were done, the princess said, look, we've forgotten just one. Look, it's that house way up on the hill. So they walked to the house at the top of a hill, which gave the kids all a spine-tingling thrill. They're kind of scared about going to that house. They stood on the porch and were ready to knock when they heard heavy footsteps and the turn of a lock. Who's going to be inside this house? When what to their curious eyes should loom but a wicked old witch holding a broom. Her cape, how it shimmered, her face, oh, how scary. Her hat was so pointy, it frightened the fairy. Ooh, she's kind of scary looking. Whoops, Miss Amy's pages are stuck together. The wicked witch said, welcome, we have a surprise. And the children yelled, run, it's not a disguise. The wicked witch scared them away. She just wanted them to come inside and join the party. The monsters were sad when the kids ran away. They wanted the children to come in and play. The wicked witch said, well, we can have our own fun. Come on, little monsters. The night's just begun. The monsters all cheered as they danced with delight. Happy Halloween to all, and to all a fright night. The end. All right, boys and girls. Well, I hope you are having a fun Halloween weekend. Maybe you're getting to do something fun today, maybe some early trick-or-treating. Hopefully you will get to go trick-or-treating tomorrow, and then I will see you back at school on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.